Doug Smith is back, and we've presented him many times over the last 15 years. I'd heard about him because he had presented in all 50 United States, and he was an expert on the topic of grief and loss. So I heard good things about him from some people I know. We invited him up, and since then we keep inviting him. Why? We've presented many people on the topic of grief, or several of the leaders in that field. And Doug is really one of my favorites. His workshops are very, very powerful. They're moving, and they're very relevant because he combines both really interesting, honest view of what loss is in our lives. And the losses could be, besides for the loss of someone you love, it could be the loss of a job, it could be the loss of a pet, it could be all the kinds of reasons people come to therapy. And I think people come to therapy mainly because of losses. Doug has 3 degrees. He's worked in hospices and hospitals. He's had a very challenging life himself. So what this workshop does is combine, through stories and Doug's experiences, a kind of narrative about the impact and meaning of loss, along with lots of tools and things that he's developed to help people work through this, to give therapists ways of working that are very creative and different, that really go to the issue of loss. I'm looking forward to Doug coming back. I love his stories. I love the way he kind of mesmerizes the audience sometimes, the way he speaks. So if the areas of loss or grief are ones that you'd like to get into a little bit more in your practice with people, I highly recommend it, Doug Smith.